मंत्री जी द्वारा वक्तव्य आइटम नंबर 6, डॉक्टर सुब्रह्मण्यम Jaishankar.
Honorable Speaker, sir, with your permission, I rise to apprise the House of certain important developments that have taken place pertaining to Shri Kulbhushan Yadav, an Indian citizen held in the illegal custody of Pakistan. The House will recall that Shri Yadav was awarded a death sentence by a Pakistani military court on fabricated charges. This was done without providing Indian representatives consular access to him, as envisaged by international law and diplomatic practice. We made it clear, even at that time, that India would view very seriously the possibility of an innocent Indian citizen facing death sentence in Pakistan without due process and in violation of basic norms of law and justice. To ensure Shri Yadav's well-being and safety and to secure his release, the House is aware that we approached the International Court of Justice to seek appropriate relief. That body stayed the execution of the death sentence as a provisional measure. The matter was thereafter taken up in the ICJ for more permanent relief. The International Court of Justice, sir, yesterday delivered its judgment on the Yadav case. Significantly, the court unanimously found that it had jurisdiction on the matter, and by a vote of 15-1, pronounced on other key aspects of the case. The sole dissenting judge was from Pakistan. Sir, the court pronounced that Pakistan breached relevant obligations under the Vienna Convention on Consular Relations. It did so by not notifying India without delay of the detention of Shri Yadav, thereby depriving us of the right to render consular assistance. Pakistan was also found to have deprived India of the right to communicate with Shri Yadav, have access to him, visit him in detention, and arrange his legal representation. The court declared that Pakistan is under an obligation to inform Shri Yadav without further delay of his rights and to provide India consular access to him. It stated that the appropriate reparation in this case was for Pakistan to provide, by means of its own choosing, review and reconsideration of the conviction and sentence of Shri Yadav. It bears noting that the court has re-emphasized that the review and reconsideration of the conviction and sentence must be effective. A continued stay of execution in the judgment of the court constitutes an indispensable condition for the process of effective review and reconsideration. Sir, in 2017, government made a commitment on the floor of this House to undertake all steps necessary to protect the interests and welfare of Shri Yadav. Government has made untiring efforts in seeking his release, including through legal means in the International Court of Justice. I am sure that this House will join me in appreciating the efforts of all those involved, especially the legal team led by Shri Harish Salve. Yesterday's judgment is a vindication not only for India and Shri Yadav, but for all those who believe in the rule of law and sanctity of international conventions. The House, I am sure, joins me in welcoming this landmark judgment. The sentiments I express on this matter are those of the entire House, indeed of the entire nation. Sir, Shri Kulbhushan Yadav is innocent of the charges leveled against him. No forced confession, that too without legal representation or due process, will change this fact. We once again call on Pakistan to release and repatriate him forthwith. I am confident that the House will join me in expressing its strongest solidarity with Shri Yadav's family. They, sir, have shown exemplary courage in difficult circumstances. I can assure the House that the government will vigorously continue its effort to ensure Shri Yadav's safety and well-being, as well as his early return to India.